All right, guys, today we're coming to you with our second episode of Breaking Down the Supps, all right? And today we're going to talk about Red Bull. Now, I know for a lot of you guys it's going to hit close to home. However, like I said, I want to give you both the positives and the negatives of each. Now, the first thing is, what is Red Bull marketed to do, right? And that's important. That's what they're telling you it's going to do for you. And it's marketed as a product to increase energy and increase concentration. All right, with any supplement, I always like to start off talking about the pros, the positives of it. Now, with that, the pros, 80 milligrams of caffeine, which is going to give you a burst of energy and going to basically increase your alertness. Now, and once again, a lot of folks get tied up with how much caffeine is in Red Bull. Well, guys, when I break it down to you this way, you're going to be like, hold up a second, hold up, all right? Because guess what? Only got 80 milligrams of caffeine. Those of you who have a cup of coffee in the morning, maybe more than one cup of coffee, 95 milligrams of caffeine. Think about that, all right? So the other thing it is loaded with B vitamins, vitamin B12, B6, niacin, riboflavin. Also contains pantothenic acid and taurine. So those are all, for me, positives for Red Bull. All right, so how about the cons? All right, now the cons with Red Bull, right here starts with me, it starts with the sugar, all right? 28 grams of sugar. That's not good, especially if you're trying to lose weight, all right? Like I said, that's going to add up over time. The other thing is, when you combine that sugar with a dose of caffeine, and once again, if you're a coffee drinker and you sugar your coffee up, it's the exact same thing, right? It will cause a crash, and it will cause you to become addicted because, believe it or not, sugar is a bigger addictive force than caffeine itself, all right? Now, the other thing is it's going to cause a high heart rate with possible heart palpitations. It's also a diuretic, all right? So it's going to increase or cause dehydration. And then it may cause insomnia as well. The biggest thing is if you drink it late at night, you're going to have trouble going to sleep. And it would be the same thing if you drink a cup of coffee late at night. Now, the other thing with this, if you're on a shift, if you work shifts, especially night shift, getting yourself through the evening on Red Bull, probably not the best thing in the world, all right? Because it's going to mess with your sleep patterns, and it's very, very important to get your sleep patterns as normalized as possible when you work, especially mid-shift, all right? And then it also has artificial flavors, and a lot of these artificial flavors, we have no idea what the long-term effect of those are. So, pros, cons, once again, when you compare it to coffee in general, especially, there are some coffees you can get at Starbucks. Guess what, guys? They contain up to 300 milligrams in one serving. We're looking at only 80 milligrams up here. So, Red Bull, you make the choice, you decide. Biggest thing is don't go overboard with it.